I'm going to talk to Pauline Tully.
I wish to fully support this motion brought forward by the Labour Party, for which I commend them, and it's a very important issue, and it's something that has been raised with, I'd imagine, every TD in this chamber. I want to raise some school-based issues around children with autism. Many children diagnosed with autism are given a place in an ASD unit or a special class, only to find that the person teaching them does not have a qualification in SEN. They're mainstream teachers. Some will try to learn and do additional courses in order to teach the children in the unit and meet their needs. However, frequently, by the time they've done the courses, they are moved into mainstream classroom teaching and replaced by a different teacher who, again, is not qualified in SEN, and the whole process begins again. So in the meantime, the children are not being educated. I've been told that certain schools are saying to teachers, if you teach for 2 years in an ASD unit in our school, we'll guarantee you a permanent job in mainstream afterwards. Now, this is totally disgraceful. No one should be allowed to teach a special class or in an ASD unit unless they are fully and properly qualified in SEN. It's recently been brought to my attention also by a constituent who has 3 children with autism. The 3 of them are enrolled in a school approximately 30 minutes drive from her home, because at the time that her eldest child was ready to start school, there was no placement available in a special class or unit anywhere nearer to her. Transport is provided for her 2 eldest children to this school. However, when she applied for a ticket for her youngest child, she's been told that he doesn't qualify because he's not attending the nearest suitable school for him. Now, is this parent expected to send her children to different schools, which would mean that separate buses would have to call to bring them to separate schools? Now, how does that make any sense, common or financial? I've discussed the home tutor provision with tutors as well, many who have master and further qualifications in autism studies. Yet they are only given temporary teaching council numbers, and the teaching council is insisting that they must undertake and gain further qualifications in order to qualify for a teaching council number. The people I spoke to are highly qualified in their area. Can I ask that the Teaching Council includes qualification in autism studies as part of their criteria to obtain a Teaching Council number? Because it should be noted that anyone with a degree can obtain a teaching number on a temporary basis and give home tuition to a student with additional needs. I think that's extremely concerning, that the sector needs to be regulated. My other issue of concern is the fact that students have been expelled from special schools due to behavioural issues. Now, however, they are expelled without the school seeking the advice or the intervention of a behavioural analyst in order to deal with the issues and allow the child to continue his or her education in the school. So will the Department of Education now start to fund behavioural analysts and apply them to both work with staff in schools and with the students directly where there are behavioural issues? Thank you, Cahill.